Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for millions of years. But what came before them? Picture a world without towering reptiles, a planet shaped by fire, water, and the first spark of life. Join us as we journey back in time to uncover Earth's mysterious pre-dinosaur past. From colossal volcanic eruptions to the rise of bizarre creatures in the oceans, this is a story like no other. Let's dive in. To understand Earth before dinosaurs, we must travel back 4.6 billion years to its birth. In its earliest days, Earth was a chaotic, molten planet. Intense heat from accretion, radioactive decay, and constant bombardment by meteors kept the surface in a state of fiery turmoil. The Moon was born during this time, likely formed from debris when a Mars-sized object collided with the young Earth. This celestial event not only shaped Earth's tides, but also stabilized its rotation, laying the groundwork for future life. As the planet began to cool, a transformative period began. Around 4 billion years ago, water appeared, likely delivered by icy comets and asteroids. The formation of Earth's first oceans was a monumental moment. These vast bodies of water became the cradle of life, sheltering the chemical reactions that would eventually lead to the first living organisms. The first signs of life emerged around 3.8 billion years ago. These primitive forms of life were single-celled organisms, primarily bacteria and archaea. Living in an oxygen-free atmosphere dominated by methane and carbon dioxide, these organisms thrived near hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor. Here, superheated water rich in minerals created the perfect environment for life to begin. They developed in simplicity, but held the key to all future biodiversity. For nearly a billion years, life on Earth remained microscopic and simple. Then around 2.5 billion years ago, something extraordinary happened: the Great Oxidation Event. Tiny photosynthetic organisms called cyanobacteria began to produce oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis. At first, this oxygen reacted with iron in the oceans, forming massive rust-like deposits that settled on the seafloor. Over time, oxygen began accumulating in the atmosphere, dramatically altering Earth's environment. While this event allowed for the development of more complex life, it also led to the extinction of many anaerobic organisms that couldn't survive in the new oxygen-rich conditions. This transformative event paved the way for a dynamic planet that could support a wide range of life forms. Earth's journey toward complexity took another leap around 600 million years ago during the Ediacaran period. The oceans became home to strange, soft-bodied multicellular organisms like Dickinsonia, considered one of the earliest known animals. These creatures were experimental designs of evolution, paving the way for the explosion of biodiversity that would come next. This period also saw the rise of other enigmatic forms like Charnia and Tribrachidium, organisms with no clear modern descendants, but which played critical roles in the early ecosystems of Earth. Approximately 540 million years ago, the Cambrian explosion occurred, a period of rapid diversification in life forms. Creatures developed hard shells, complex body structures, and new sensory organs like eyes. Trilobites, early arthropods, and predators like Anomalocaris ruled the seas. This marked the beginning of predator-prey dynamics, driving evolutionary innovation at an unprecedented pace. For the first time, ecosystems began to resemble the complexity we see today, with interdependent food chains and niches. While life thrived in the oceans, Earth's surface remained barren. But that changed around 470 million years ago, when plants began to colonize the land. These early plants, similar to mosses, lacked roots and vascular systems, but played a crucial role in shaping terrestrial ecosystems. By absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, they transformed the atmosphere and prepared the land for animal life. These primitive plants set the stage for the dramatic transformation of Earth's surface from a desolate landscape to a thriving biome. Around 375 million years ago, vertebrates made their first steps onto land. Tiktaalik, a transitional species between fish and amphibians, had both gills and lungs, as well as limb-like fins capable of supporting its weight. These pioneers marked the beginning of a dramatic shift in life's history, the colonization of land by animals. Following Tiktaalik, amphibians began to diversify and spread, becoming the dominant land animals for millions of years. During the Carboniferous period, about 300 million years ago, Earth experienced a golden age for plants and insects. Dense forests of giant ferns and trees blanketed the land, creating the coal deposits we mine today. Oxygen levels reached unprecedented highs, allowing insects like Meganeura, a dragonfly with a wingspan of over 2 feet, to dominate the skies. Amphibians thrived in this lush, swampy world, but the period was not without its challenges. Shifting climates and volcanic activity led to periodic mass extinctions that tested life's resilience. This period also saw the development of the first reptiles, marking another evolutionary milestone as animals began to adapt to drier environments. The Permian period brought dramatic changes to Earth's ecosystems. Reptiles began to emerge as dominant land animals, and the first mammal-like reptiles, such as Dimetrodon, appeared. These creatures were key players in the ecosystems of the time, bridging the gap between reptiles and mammals. However, this era ended in catastrophe with the Permian mass extinction around 252 million years ago. Volcanic eruptions in Siberia released massive amounts of greenhouse gases, triggering global warming, acid rain, and ocean anoxia. Over 90% of all species were wiped out, making it the most severe extinction event in Earth's history. Despite its devastation, the Permian extinction set the stage for the Mesozoic era, when dinosaurs would rise to dominance. Yet from this devastation arose new opportunities. The few species that survived adapted to the drastically changed environment, setting the stage for the rise of the dinosaurs. Earth before dinosaurs was a world of fiery beginnings, bizarre creatures, and monumental transformations. It was a time of endless experimentation by nature, each chapter building on the last to create the vibrant, dynamic planet we know today. The story of Earth's pre-dinosaur past is not just one of survival, but of continuous reinvention, driven by the forces of nature and evolution. And just as the Earth recovered from the Permian extinction, a new era of giants, the dinosaurs, was about to begin. But that's a story for another time. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories about our planet's history. See you next time.